Bookmarks, the show about books and people that talk about books. Now, it has long been contended that the oldest profession is prostitution, or the business of selling intimacy for money. This contention has long served as the punchline for jokes and the justification for adultery. While it remains a pithy observation, it is most likely a falsehood told by the purveyors of the actual oldest profession, charlatans. Since the dawn of man, this parasitic class of swindlers has existed, sometimes taking the guise of doctors, sometimes inhabiting the role of religious leaders, sometimes pretending to be salesmen, sometimes taking on the role of the intellectual, but always there to part the fool from his money. The charlatan appears like an angel and a friend. They smile, they flatter, they suggest, they strike. One moment they have an arm draped over your shoulder, the next they are driving a knife between your ribs. Oftentimes they concoct elaborate hoaxes or repackage common sense as a cure-all. Their truest form is that of the snake oil salesman, selling empty promises and faith-based cures. They have been a blight on human history since human history began. Every culture in the past and present has been subject to these imposters, and many have given these mountebanks undue influence in personal, national, and global affairs. They have exploited the hopeful and gutted the gullible. They prey on both the slow and stupid as well as the arrogant and powerful. They are drawn to weakness like a shark drawn to blood. In the world of books, these charlatans have taken many forms. Some of them sell success and financial rewards, while others offer happiness and love. If there is a human emotion that leaves one vulnerable, from loneliness and depression to lust and greed, these vultures have been there to extract money from it, preying on the needy like psychopathic vampires. Which brings me to my next guest. He is a doctor and has written a new book called The Happinomicon, 10 Secrets to Happiness They Don't Want You to Know About. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the show, author and charlatan, Dr. Eric Michael Anderson. Mr. Anderson, welcome to the show. Mr. Bjorgen. I'm going to start with the obvious question. Who are they, and why are they trying to prevent me from being happy? It is an unfortunate byproduct of the age that happiness can be bought and sold. But before I address that, I would like to address the assertions you made in your monologue. We'll get to that in a second. I kind of want to clarify on the title. How are they able to buy and sell happiness? Pharmaceuticals are $1 billion a year industry, and many doctors have betrayed their Hippocratic oath by playing along. We're told we can achieve mental well-being through chemical saturation. At best, these toxins have maintained the status quo. You call me a charlatan, while turning a blind eye to the for-profit claims of the so-called legitimate medical industry. The fact that there's an industry devoted to profiting off sickness is disturbing enough. So you're saying that the medical community, hundreds of years of established study and research, is lying and that you're the only one telling the truth? There are others that have taken a stand, but on the whole, the medical establishment has taken a very dark turn. They treat symptoms and cure nothing. You claim to have the secret of happiness. Care to let us in on the secret? The secret of happiness is allowing yourself to be happy. That seems rather simplistic. The truth often is. Would you care to elaborate on that? I have, in my book. Yes, well, I've read the book. It seems to be nothing more than a collection of homilies and common sense phrases. The truth always seems obvious after someone has explained it to you. If you're not going to answer my questions, I'm more than happy to end this interview. I would like people to read the book. Oh, I see, and you wouldn't want to hurt book sales by spilling too many secrets. You seem agitated, my friend. To be honest with you, doctor, I am agitated. Share it with me, Bjorgen. Share your pain with me and gain strength from the sharing. See, this is exactly why I'm agitated, because just there you quoted Star Trek V, The Final Frontier, probably counting on the fact that since it's the worst of the original series films, no one will remember. And since they've most likely seen the film, the line will stand out and maybe sound like some sort of profundity because it unlocked a memory. And this is what makes you angry. I'm angry because I have to interview such a horrible person. At least quote from a good movie. You believe me to be evil, and that fills you with hate. See, now you're beginning to talk sense. May I ask you, Bjorgen, why do you seek only the evil in others? Why do you not seek the good in yourself? I'm afraid we're out of time. I'd like to thank my guest, Dr. Eric Michael Anderson, and remind you not to buy his book. Coming up, we speak to Lacey Filigree Thompson, author of a new memoir called Ambidextrous, My 3-Day Marriage to Dexter Filigree. I'm Bjorn Bjorgen, and you're watching Bookmarks.